The Montgomery County Office of Consumer Protection investigates and solves consumer complaints. A recent one involved woodchucks, unlicensed, unscrupulous tree trimmers who often target senior citizens. Here's a cautionary story.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Bunnell Drive.
I'm Eric Friedman, Director of Montgomery County's Office of Consumer Protection. We're heading out to a consumer's home in Rockville. He was victimized by some unlicensed home improvement contractors, was defrauded of approximately $22,000 by these clever crooks. Good, hi Mr. Belt, good to see you. Mr. Belt informed me that the unlicensed contractor approached him in his front yard. You didn't call them to come here?
No, I had a tree that was basically dead. I wanted to get rid of that.
After a short conversation, Mr. Belt agreed to have 2 trees removed from his yard and had the stumps removed. So they were supposed to grind the stumps.
To grind the stumps.
And what did they do instead of grinding the stumps?
They just left them there.
Just left them there?
Yeah. And they sort of covered it with a hill of,
the sawdust.
Sawdust.
However, as is typical with unscrupulous contractors, they started looking for more work to do, and they got into the attic.
And they came down saying that there were, I don't know whether it was 8 boards or something, that were rotten from the water.
Thousands of dollars later, Mr. Belt knew something was wrong and called the police. So the police officer went into the attic and found evidence.
He found evidence. There was no water up there, but there was a water bottle that they had used to wet down the insulation and show it to me.
An absolute trick.
Yes, an absolute trick.
We've heard that story before.
Yes, of course.
With a fake wet insulation.
Yeah.
Doing this kind of work without a license is in fact a criminal activity, and tricking people to pay money for work that's not needed really constitutes theft. Now luckily you and your son were able to get these crooks to give back some money.
Well, my son did that, and he did that with finesse. He called the police immediately, and after the police was here, he called these people and got half the money from them, which is really incredible that he was able to do that. I just don't know.
He came to your rescue.
My son in shining armor.
We're going to continue to work with the police to try and prosecute these unlicensed contractors. The lesson learned is what?
Be wary of anybody who comes to you with another thing to add on to the original thing.
And here we are, wanting everyone to age in place, and trying our best not to have people who are living in their homes become victims.
Well, let me tell you something. My reason for this interview is really to say the amazingly good, supportive service I have received from the county. It is really incredible. People should be more knowledgeable in the services that the county gives them.
So we've got your commitment to keep paying county taxes, I guess, huh?
Yes.